at home, because a lot of us, you know, we don't want to be barefoot at home. Socks are fine sometimes, but you might need a little bit more coverage or grip or warmth.
Or warmth,
or support, and you've got it in the FitFlop. These are called the Chrissy. It's a speckled mule slipper. And we've got them in fire red. You can see midnight navy. I love that they are not like a solid flat color. They've got some design interest.
Yeah, they look like stars. That's what my son said. So I have the black at home.
This is black.
And that is what I wear. When I kick my FitFlops that I wear out into the real world off, I put on my Chrissy slippers.
And then we have steel gray.
Comfortable, so comfortable. And they are an average toe box up here, so they're more of an average fit.
That's
and this is the eye cushion technology. So we couldn't just make a slipper and say, it's a slipper. We had to put technology. If you know FitFlop, you know that that's what we do. And so this is the eye cushion technology. You have pressure diffusion here in the impact pillows on your heel and on the ball of your foot. And then there's arch support in the center here, which is really important because you really should be wearing house shoes. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that, but walking around barefoot, especially on hard floors, that's not really that good for your feet. Now, my mom was born with a condition where she has to wear shoes all the time. And so she doesn't have a pair of these. I have a pair of these. She wears actually a pair of the sneakers we're about to show here in a second. But it's important for her to have shoes that support her feet. And not just any shoe. She needs a shoe that's approved by the APMA, which is the American Podiatric Medical Association. And every pair of FitFlops is approved by the APMA. And that is not an easy certification to get. And that means that if you pick a pair of FitFlops, you know that you're gonna be supporting your foot health. So if you have special foot needs, we are the place to go. And not only do we support foot health, but it's wrapped in trend. So even our slippers are super, super cute.
They really are, and I wanna share with you, so you're looking at them there in the midnight navy. They do come again also in black and steel gray or in fire red in sizes 5 to 11, whole sizes only. But if you're between sizes, just go down to the next whole size. So if you're 6.5, order a 6, just FYI. You've got a comfortable fit. These are obviously, you can see they're not high off the ground because when you're walking at home, you don't want to have to, you know, consider, you know, it's not important to have any lift, but about an inch, right? So that you've got that in there. And the technology on this is built in. So when you put them in, when you slide your foot in, you have that comfort. You've got that arch support, where a lot of slippers don't have arch support. They're cute and they're fuzzy and, you know, they might have little animals on them or they might have little fur or feathers, but they're not really doing anything for your feet. Remember, these are from the way they were built. For today only, they're $49. You've got them at 2 flex payments of $24.50. And I'll tell you this, you could buy slippers for $10, but they're not doing anything for your feet.
No, you may be a little warmer.
You might be a little bit warmer, but you're certainly, when it comes to shoes, you need the support of your feet, you need the support of your arches, and that carries all the way up through your entire body.
Absolutely, and if you're gonna wear a pair of house shoes, you really should wear a pair that support your feet. And also, how cute are these? I have a pair of black at home, but I love me a little bold Juji shoe.
Yeah.
And look at these fire red, how cute are they?
Yeah, for
and there's the speckling, this is a wool speckled upper, and the inside we have a microfiber lined into, and it is so soft, there's just a little bit of padding. When you put these on, your feet feel hugged. Hugged in a friendly way though, not hugged in a ow, ow, pinch, pinch, pinch.
Right,
They're so, and this is the eye cushion technology. And so eye cushion technology has impact pillows on the heel and on the ball of the foot. You have arch support, which you wouldn't think for a slipper, like why would I need arch support? It's important to have your ankles where they belong and not rolling in.
That's very true.
It really, it just makes your foot feel supported.
Yeah, it really does. And you know, as you're watching here, if you really could use either a new pair or a better pair of house slippers, you know, because maybe you're sitting watching us right now and you're looking down at your slippers and you're saying, yeah, these have had it. Even if they were good, even if they were good when you bought them.
They had a time.
They've had it.
It's time to move on.
You know, I'm looking at Tiana. She changed outfits and it's really cute. And I love that her slippers go with the whole look. Like she could almost wear those out.
You planned that.
She could almost wear those out.
You know, and it's funny because, well, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, have you?
Well, I've got 2 small children, and so it's kind of nice that they're so comfortable. I forget that they're on. And this is, I'm telling you, I've gotten in the car to drop my kids off at school. And then I look down and I'm actually not embarrassed because they're so cute. I mean, they're darling. And you throw a pair of cute little smushy socks with these, and I mean, why not?
That's so
Why not show the world how you do life by being comfortable going grocery shopping?
Hey,
But,
you know, I think everybody would understand.
right, and these are not just your everyday slippers. Again, these are FitFlop slippers, so you know when you get a pair of FitFlops, they are so comfortable. The eye cushion technology, we start with our technology. We have an on-staff doctor in biomechanics. Her name is Dr. Kim Lilly. We love our girl power. We are started by females, and it is a female-driven brand because we get it. I mean, we just cram our Tootsies into shoes for so long, and back in 2007, they said, no more.
No more.
No more. We are going to be cute, and we're gonna be good to our feet. And that's, I found FitFlop because I just thought they were cute.
Yeah.
I had no idea about all of the different technologies that went into them. And so it was a double whammy. I'm cute and I'm comfortable. I mean,
yeah, and with slippers that you wear in the house, it's usually, you don't get that technology, but you've got it here. For today only, you've got this price of $49 because the
Amazing.
regular price on these is $70. So if you want them, get steel gray, black, navy, or that fire red. All right, I want to remind you too of our today's special that has been hugely popular.